fans, welcome back to Watson's Models. And my voice is a little bit better, but I know it's going to get all crackly as we go. So before I start this next build, I want to do an open box review of what I'm getting ready to work on. And it's the 1/6 scale, 2 centimeter Flak 38 late production. And this is the box art. Can you see it? Can you dig it? All right, let's we'll just get us a nice little peek of the box art and what's going on in the kit here. So this was a I believe a 2012 release from Dragon, and I bought this years ago. In fact, there's a lot of the 6 scale stuff that I bought a long time ago, and if you go to my I created a, oh gosh, what do you call it? A playlist. I'm trying to create playlists in my YouTube channel. There is a 1/6 scale section in there where I go over some of the Jeeps that I have and other things. And I can't remember if I did the open box on the Sherman yet, because I have a 6 scale Sherman that I could probably do an open box on. I kind of briefly touched on it when I was looking at other kits. But anyways, the Pack 9738 is finished. You can go see that on the video before this one. It's the latest release, and I like how it turned out. I did notice in the video I have a couple of areas that are sort of that need some green touch-up that I'll go back in and do. In particular, behind the shield. As you're looking at it from behind to the left upper corner, there's a light spot there that I didn't do very well on, and a couple of other small things. So I'll address those. But anyhow, so the Flak 38 late production, I'm going to go ahead and angle the camera down, open this up so you can see what's in it, and that'll be it. And then I will start the build on this. All right? So hang on tight. Let me get my handy-dandy clicker. All right, so here we go, and I hope this is a good angle for you. For years, I collected 6 scale soldiers. I have a couple of military foot lockers full of them that have been in storage for at least the last 8 years. I haven't brought them out of storage, and probably won't even bring them out until after I retire and move to my permanent location, hopefully down in Tennessee somewhere. But anyways, so yeah, this was made in China back in 2012. And let's just take a peek on the inside here. Okay. Dragon instructions. Wow, that's crazy. Look at all the extra parts that they put in there that's not for use. They're highlighted in blue. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if they are parts for the Flak Veerling, because I think the guns are the same. I might be wrong on that. But anyways, so this is the instructions. And this is a little bit better than the Pack 9738. At least they have some smaller steps in the assembly process. Here, I'm sorry, I should angle it like this. You'll notice on the one that I just finished, they had like groupings on a single page or so. Well, actually 2 pages. And then you had to figure out what part went where, and it just made it difficult to build. So right off the bat, this is a little bit nicer. Layout than the other one. I hope it goes quick. The build shouldn't take forever. It is on a pivotal base, and you know, we'll have to get some Nazis to sit around it. Here's a painting schedule. All right. Since we are gonna build this, I may as well open it. In fact, let me pause the camera so I can unpack everything, and then I'll turn it back on. So, all right, I got it unpacked, and when I did, there was a Step 7 amendment, it looks like, to the instructions that were inserted into the kit. And I don't know. Yeah, there's some different stuff going on there, but it's telling you to omit certain parts. Now, I didn't know. Now, this kit was produced in 2012, apparently. I didn't know that slide molding was a thing back then, or having turned aluminum barrels in the kit, because this thing has a turned aluminum barrel. And when you look at the part sprues, you have parts in here that were slide molded, all right, for the gun. And there's several other parts that I noticed in here. So this looks like part of the main carriage assembly or whatever. I'm not going to pretend to know what it is yet, but I'll just give you a look-see. All right. And these are obviously, you know, the main part of the gun thing and the pivots and all that business. I don't know if you can see it, but the big parts are real in person or milky looking. Like either it just doesn't have strong pigment or whatever, but you can see light through all of this plastic if you hold it up. And that's kind of interesting. So, all right, more pieces, parts. Here you go. I mean, it doesn't feel cheap or anything. It's just milky looking. Little base plate. Looks like a gun shield on there. Some other motor parts. Humma, humma, humma. There are no decals in this kit for anything. Here's some more slide molding. And it looks like that's a duplicate part. Okay. But probably part of the gun. The whole damn thing's part of the gun, Watson. All right, you get 4 of these particular sprues. And for what the parts are, that kind of just feels like overkill. Because you get all these like crank handles and stuff on there. But this kit came with 4 of those. All right, so I'll just get them out of the way. They're all identical. And there are 2 of these sprues. They're identical. It's going to be interesting to see how many leftover parts there are and if we have a quality control problem with packing. There's an interesting set of parts. And then the last part is the main base for the gun. I don't know if the camera can pick up the light shining through it, but it's just insane. So, I'm going to get started on this thing, and I'm probably just going to build the whole thing up and then do a video and just show you the build-up. Or if I run into any weird snags and stuff like that, maybe I can document that. But I certainly want to get the whole thing done. You can see it while it's in gray. We'll get it primered up and painted. And but I'm sure I'm going to have to do some research along the way to figure out accuracy. You know, are things accurate? Because in the 9738, there was a few mistakes that they had. Now maybe Dragon had improved their whatever, but so yeah, pretty exciting. It looks cool, and stay tuned. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And again, I'll put all my 1/6 scale stuff into the 1/6 scale playlist. All right. Thanks for watching.